This chapter briefly introduces the KONG T1 console. It has a 10.1-inch touch capacitive screen. We can easily slide our fingers on the screen to operate. For example, the following operations: set up, patch fixture, select fixture, create palette, etc. There are some commonly used function buttons on the right side of the screen, such as store button, locate button. This is playback area, T1 console with 10 playback fader. This is master fader for blackout. This is blackout button. These are the two page turner buttons. T1 console with 4 encoders. We call it rotating wheel. We adjust the fixture's attribute through the encoder and adjust the parameters of the shape effect. Next, let's take a look at the back panel of the T1 console. This is the power switch. This is the power socket. T1 with 2 DMX 1 to output ports. 1024 channels. This is a Wi-Fi transmitter. T1 console with 1 antenna for hotspot function. So we can easily connect to the console with a mobile phone or tablet. This is network port. It can be used to connect to a router or ARPANET. T1 console can be expanded through ARPANET to 8 universe. It can also be connected to a computer for lighting simulation exercises. This is a 3.5 mm SPK interface. It can be connected to audio mixer, small speaker or headphones, etc. We can use the HDMI interface to connect other screens to broadcast pictures or video files. UDISC can be plugged into the USB port to import and export data, or it could be the import and export of the light library. It can also be operated with a mouse and keyboard. This chapter is about how to import the light library into the console for use. First, prepare a UDISC. Plug it into the USB port on the left side of the console. Click Light Library Editor on the lower right corner. Select other light libraries besides dimmer here, such as this 260. Then click Save As in the upper right corner. Select UDISC. Click OK. At this time, it will prompt Export successful. The above operation is to automatically create the directory folder required by the console and UDISC. Unplug the UDISC from the console and plug it into the computer. These for other light library files we need to use on the console. These two are XML format light library. It's for KONG Touch Series console use. This one is a 24 format light library. This is American source light library, also in XML format. How to distinguish the XML light library of KONG and MA? Right-click and open the KONG light library file by none. Right-click and open the MA light library file by node tool. We can compare the two light library files. We can see KONG in the second line of the card. We can see MA in the second line of the card. We can easily distinguish the light library files of KONG and MA from this part. Double-click My Computer. Double-click UDISC. KONG folder was automatically created on the console just now. Open KONG folder. There are many subfolders. T4 folder is used to store the Tiger Console light library. Image folder is used to store picture. Library folder is used to store the KONG Touch Console light library. We can drag and copy these two XML light library files into this folder. MA folder is used to store the MA Console light library. We can drag and copy this XML light library file into this folder. Music folder is used to store MP3 and will format music. Other folder is used to store Music Smart. Our 20 folder is used to store the KONG KK series consoles light library. We can drag and copy this 20 light library file into this folder. Shape folder is used to import and export shape effect files of the console. Show folder is used to store performance files. Video folder is used to store MP4 format video. After we put the light library files into the corresponding subfolders, unplug the UDISC and plug it back into the console. Click Light Library Editor. Click Open. Click Browse Import. It is on this interface of the local by default. Click UDISC. Find the light library files we just put into the UDISC. Select bin. Click import. It will prompt import successful. Repeat the previous operation to import Parlight library. These two are the light library files we have imported to this console. This chapter is about how to patch fixture. Click setup. Click patch. Click at light fixtures below. Click below fixture type. Select the light library we need to use, such as this beam. Click below ID. ID refers to the position of the fixture in the fixture window after we complete the patching. If we select 5, it will start on 5 in the fixture window after we complete the patching. Let's select 1. Click below count. Let's set 20 units. Click OK. Then quantity will be shown here. Click below address code. Click plus to switch lines output line. Fixture address code starts from 01. Then we click DMX1. If fixture address code starts from 12, then we can click DMX12. Let's select DMX1 for now, below the address code. Then 1.1 will be displayed below the address code. Click OK. Prompt patched successfully. And the red frame frames the address code. Address code of the first fixture is from 1 to 16. Address code of the second fixture is from 17 to 32. Click fixture on the left column. Enter to the fixtures window. Select fixtures. Press locate button. All lights on. The fixture has been successfully patched. Press clear button twice. The lights can be turned off quickly. Let's patch the second type fixture. Click setup. Click patch. Click below fixture type. Select Parlight. Make sure to switch to Parlight on fixture type. Click below ID. Select 33. Click below count. Let's set the 10 units. Click OK. It's fine if the 10 is displayed below the count. Click below address code. Let's start from 321. Click on DMX 321. Click OK. Prompt patched successfully. Click fixture on the left column. Select the power lights. Press locate button. Lights on. The power light has been successfully patched. Press clear button twice. Turn off the light. The above content is about how to patch fixture. This chapter is about how to delete the patch fixture and the second method to patch fixture. Press delete button. Then click on the live fixture we want to delete. Click OK. Fixture deleted successfully. We will introduce another way to quickly delete the fixture. Click setup. Click patch. Then click patch information at the lower left corner. Click on the serial number above. Automatically select all fixtures. Click delete fixture. All patch fixtures have been deleted. We will introduce another way to patch fixture. Click layout view. Then click patch icon at the lower left corner. Turn off sliding connection here. Click below fixture type to select light library first, such as beam. Click OK. Click below count. Let's set 20 units. We don't need to set ID and address code. This patching method will automatically generate ID and address code. If the automatically generated address code is wrong, click here to modify it. Click below column. Let's set 10 columns. Click OK. Click on the blank position of the layout view page. Click OK. Prompt patched successfully. The fixtures are successfully patched according to the rows and columns just set. Continue to patch Parlight. Click below fixture type. Select Parlight. Click OK. Click below count. Let's set 13 units. Click OK. Click below column. Let's set 13 columns. Click OK. Click below row. Let's set 1 row. Click OK. Click on the blank position of the layout view page. Click OK. Prompt patch successfully. Continue to patch other beam light. Click below fixture type. Select beam light. Click OK. Click below count. Let's set 30 units. Click below column. Let's set 5 columns. Click below row. Let's set 6 rows. Click on the blank position of the layout view page. Click OK. Prompt patched successfully. The beams are successfully patched. Click Adaptive. Automatically adjust the display scale. After the patching is completed, we need to close this patching window in time. If we forget to close the patching window, click on the blend position and the system will prompt "Show to patch." Click close the lower right corner. We can select the lights in the layout view page. Press the OK button. All lights on. All fixtures have been successfully patched.